Welcome back to Escape the Dark Castle. Last time we took the abbot and the miller, well, into the castle. Not really, we tried to take them out of the castle, right? And we failed, although we got very close. We got up until into the final boss fight, and the final guy had, I think, 1 die left or 2 dice left. It was super close. And I think if on some of the earlier rooms I had not been so greedy to lose a lot of HP, we might have survived that. We could have, as it was just dependent on the roll of the dice at the end there. But yeah, I didn't expect to get so far, because the manual or the rulebook says expect to die a lot, and the game is supposed to be quite tough, and I mean it is quite random, so sometimes I imagine you just can't do much about it. Well, anyways, this time we're gonna take the smith and the tailor. I've already set everything up, and let's see if we can perform similarly or maybe even make it out this time. So the starting card is the same again. After years of incarceration in the depths of the dark castle, you finally break free of your cell. In a small stone room adjoining the cell block stands an old wooden chest. The lock is open. Draw an item card per player now. We've got the elixir of insight, which is that allows us to change a die. And the infested cheese wheel. Restore 1 HP to all characters. Okay, regarding this, I read the rulebook again after the last run, and I saw there was actually a small point about not being able to heal above your maximum. Last time, I think with one of the characters I healed to 19 momentarily. I'm not sure, but I think I did. Yeah. You hear footsteps approaching. You must not linger here. You make for the exit, slipping away and disappearing into the darkness. Turn the first chapter card now. Yeah, we'll see for how long, how much longer I'll keep reading out those. As long as we're seeing new cards, I will. But that first chapter card is always the same, so let's see here. Oh, and apparently I've got the deck upside down. Excuse me. So this is a treasure chest with a bunch of traps. At the end of this winding passage, a wooden chest covered in cobwebs is protected by a gauntlet of vicious-looking traps. As a group, choose one option. Oh, actually, I did not say who entered this. We'll just say the smith, because he's at the top. Either move on. It's not worth the risk, just turn the next chapter card. Or nominate a player to try and retrieve items from the chest. They must roll cunning in 1 attempt and may try this as many times as there are players. For each failure, the player loses 2 HP, and for each success, we draw an item card, 2 on a double cunning. Well, the tailor is strong on cunning. Do we try it? Do we risk it? I feel like these are all... So on the one hand, I want to play a bit, have a bit of fun, and not just skip all the cards. On the other hand, I think tactically speaking, if this was like a fight or anything else, we'd be happy to just lose no HP and move on. So to me, feels like the smartest choice would be skipping this if you don't have like liquid luck or a cunning potion. But it's very tempting to roll at least once. I mean, we still have a lot of HP. It's at the very beginning. Let's not. Last time we lost HP unnecessarily. Let's continue. And this time the tailor is gonna open the door. Oh man, Where there was once flesh and fur, the bones of the skeletal beast now crackle with the menacing power of dark magic. Scary looking dude. Begin combat. And the combat special is whenever you would remove a chapter die by hitting this enemy, roll it instead, and if the result is wisdom, don't remove it. Put it back, wisdom side up. Okay, so wisdom. Again, I've picked the characters to be kind of evened out, with this one being strong in cunning and weak with might, and the smith having the inverse. So we need 1 cunning, 1 wisdom, and 2 more here. Another wisdom and another cunning. So no need for might. We could change any chapter die to show might, because that would make it more likely that we remove some, because then we'd have 1 of each symbol there. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Let's use the insight elixir, change this to might. So now pretty likely to remove 2 dice at least. Oh, okay, good thing I changed at least 1 to might, so the smith is blocking and the tailor rolled his 1 might there. So now we roll this and hope it's not wisdom, which is not, so this gets removed. Yeah, that's correct. And both of them take 2 damage. And we continue. Okay, no more might. Hey, lots of wisdom. So we get rid of this. Oh, we don't, right? Because we still have to roll this. And the smith is not taking damage, and the tailor, or actually the smith blocked earlier, right? So I should put this back up to 18. And we have to roll this wisdom. And it didn't turn into a wisdom, so it gets removed. And the tailor takes 2 more damage. Already took 4 damage. Just like that. Another round. Do we want the tailor to rest? Not really, because the tailor has the cunning. And the smith can't really rest because he's at full. Oh, okay. I don't mind that. That's just a 0 round. Doesn't help us. Let's continue. Hey, there we go. So 2 cunning. And now we have to hope there's no wisdom here. Which there is. Ah, man. So that means we take another round of damage, and this time both of them take 2. Yeah, if you just keep rolling wisdom here, this fight could, in theory, go like infinite. This enemy seems a little odd to have in a game. Okay, so this wisdom is taken care of. We have to roll it again. And it didn't turn into wisdom, so that's that. Enemy defeated. Took a bunch of damage there. We get 1 item. A partially rotten apple. Nice. And we can continue. I'll have the smith enter the room because he has more HP. We've seen this card last time. This passageway suddenly fills with harsh whispered curses. Flames leap from the wall-mounted torches to take on the form of a demonic warrior, tongues of arcane fire surging from its charred skull. And as a group we choose one option. We either all lose 2 HP, fleeing, or we fight. And this is last time where we lost a lot of HP and items fighting, when we could have just ran away. And actually I even think I ignored this final blow last time. Loses 1 HP as the demon vanishes. I'm not sure, because it just seemed new to me. I didn't remember this. So this time we're gonna just run away, taking losing 2 HP in the process. And let's continue. The aroma of hot food has led you to the kitchens. On a table near the door is a steaming meat pie. As a group, choose one option. Either we move on, it's not worth the risk, we just turn the next card, or we steal it, nominating a player to roll 2 cunning in 3 attempts. And all players gain 1 HP if we succeed, or the cook catches you and vows to make you filling for his next batch. Yeah, I don't know. 1 HP doesn't seem worth it. We don't have reroll potions or good like cunning potions. The tailor has a good shot at rolling the cunning, but I don't know. Let's just say it's not worth the risk. And turn the next chapter card. Several armed figures spring from the shadows and attack. You become separated and each player must fight alone. Okay, we've had this last time. None of us are carrying 2 items. So that means each of our guys just fight 1 robber here. Like this. And 1 mugger. We can't rest until the muggers attacking us are defeated. We can then rest or help another player. And yeah, that's that. Okay, let's roll here. Hey, they both blocked and didn't progress on the fight. Let's keep rolling. And the smith defeated their muggers and the tailor blocked again. And for the next round, I think the smith will just start resting. Here, like this. Because the tailor has a good shot at rolling cunning. Which they didn't. So that means the smith heals 1 and the tailor takes 1 damage. And we'll keep going here, just with the tailor. No such luck. Smith heals 1, tailor takes 1. We might have to jump in with the smith as well, but I don't really know if this would help a lot. Would at least heighten our chances. Come on. Must be able to roll some cunning here. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was longer than I thought, so this is gone as well. We draw an item for the combat. Stale loaf of bread. Ah, very nice. So the tailor will eat the bread, I think. Or do we just keep it for now to... Let's trade this like this. I don't know if it's more likely we get some card that makes us lose items or lose HP. Although we really want to use it for HP anyways. Yeah, I'm not too sure on that part of the strategy yet, if it's smart to keep the items until you really need them or just use them right away. Last time I just kept them and started using them once my guys got full on items. Well, but also last time we had that card with some enemy that got worse when you were below half HP, I think, right? I'm just gonna use this stale loaf of bread now to heal the tailor up to 9 and use the infested cheese wheel to heal up to 18 and 10. And we'll keep the rotten apple just in case we have something where we can get out of a bad situation by discarding an item. So the smith will enter this room. Ooh, From the darkness ahead, an arrow whistles past your ear. Before you can react, another buries itself into your shoulder and you slump against the wall in agony. You lose 2 HP, so that's the smith. Cautiously creeping around the passage, you find a man's body riddled with arrows. There is no sign of the attackers, so you check to see if he was carrying anything of value. Draw an item card. The rotten shield! Okay. Let's give that to the tailor for now, actually. Even though the smith earned it, because the tailor is lower right now. Although it was kind of nice having it on our character that entered the rooms last time. Having the shield on the smith and then entering rooms with the smith might be nice as well. But we'll try to, as I said, if one of them dies, we're done for. And we can't really transfer HP, so we should really always take care of our lowest guys so they stay kind of at the same level. Because it doesn't matter if the smith is almost at full if the tailor is nearly dead. So let's enter this next room with the smith, and the tailor has the shield. This passage takes you past dark, unlocked cells. From inside, the sound of bony hands clutching steel is unmistakable. I didn't know that's such an unmistakable sound. Bony hands clutching steel. Could pick that sound out anywhere. As a group, choose one option and begin combat. We either charge them, which means the combat is over quicker in theory, but they do more damage, or we lure them out. I think we charge them, right? Yeah, I think so. Doesn't really make a difference to the tailor, because he only will take 1 damage anyways. And for our smith, I'm not sure. So this would be just double the dice, so 2 rounds, but double the damage. I think we'll just charge them. And it's a fine combination of symbols, I think, for us. So let's charge here and hope we get lucky. Yeah, that's completely fine. Just blocking all the way is okay. So if we'd lured them out, we'd now be sitting pretty as well. But so that's the cunning gone. And no one takes any damage because they both blocked. Let's hope for some wisdom. No wisdom, really. Okay. So that means the smith takes 2 damage. And the tailor takes 1. Yeah, now left with 1 die, this is now much worse because they had 2 damage instead of 1. That's annoying. So this is our smith, this is our tailor. Our tailor is blocking and our smith takes 2 damage. Now we just can't roll wisdom apparently. Yep, it's not possible. The smith is blocking, the tailor takes 1 thanks to the shield. And the smith takes 2 and the tailor takes none. This is getting ridiculous. And the smith takes 2 and the tailor takes 1. Alrighty. Do we have any wisdom? Any wisdom on our dice here? Nope, doesn't look like it. So the tailor is blocking, the smith takes 2. So that means the smith is now lower than the tailor, HP wise. Let's continue. Hey, there's some wisdom. And that's them done. No more damage here. Yeah, terrible card. doesn't even seem like such a bad one, damage and dice wise, just abysmal luck there on the dice rolls. What was that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and some rounds where we blocked like 4 or 5, maybe 5 or 6 rounds with no wisdom. I'm not too sure, I didn't count exactly. Yeah, hate that. I'm suddenly feeling much worse about our odds. Let's draw our item here though. So that's at least an evasion potion, which is nice. And let's use the rotten apple, trade it with the smith and use it with the smith. So they're both at 7. And the smith, I think, will probably enter the next room because he's got the evasion potion now. So if there's something really bad, you can just use that, because it doesn't say in combat. Looks bad. You hear a scream from behind and turn around too late to avoid the clutches of a lurching ghoul. As a group, choose one option. We flee, which means we get away, but you, the smith, lose 2 HP shaking off the ghoul. Or we fight. You are so fear-struck that any wisdom you roll this chapter has no effect. You know what? You're just gonna flee and use the evasion potion to evade that HP loss, which is exactly the kind of situation that's for. So no damage taken, just got rid of the potion, and let's continue here. This time the tailor is gonna enter because they've got the shield. Ooh, some sort of lake. This passageway leads to a set of old stone steps. They descend into a flooded cave. The water is murky, but a dim light is visible some distance below. You take a deep breath and dive, kicking towards the light. Each player must try to roll a double in one attempt. For each player, success means we just make it through, and failure means we begin to flounder, losing 1 HP and trying again. If you've not succeeded after 3 attempts, you make it through breathless and exhausted. Okay, one of those cards. So let's try. Ah, very nice. Now that I like. That's some payback for the bad dice luck earlier. So we just swim right through. And the tailor is gonna go ahead into the next room. Ooh, scary looking guy. You wipe dust from the lid of a large tomb, hoping to read its inscription. Why? Just move on. Why snoop around? Just head for the exit, man. At your touch, the lid slides open and a giant knight rises, bellowing that you should not have disturbed him. As a group, choose one option. We flee, and as we run, we are hacked by the revenant, losing 3 HP, which would be 2 for the tailor. Yeah, or we fight him, which means all players may fight as normal, but you are the only player the giant attacks and you may not rest. Actually, maybe fighting here seems better because we're just 2 people. So that means the tailor would be the one getting attacked, can't rest, but only takes 1 damage each time thanks to the rotten shield. And otherwise the tailor would just take 3 HP or 2 actually. So if you can finish this fight in 2 rounds, and maybe the smith will be able to rest a bit as well, and we get an item. So I think maybe, hope this is not the wrong decision, but maybe fighting here is actually better for us. Maybe not with those symbols, but well. Let's roll here. Put this guy up there. Yeah, never mind. Didn't even sweat. So we just had the double doubles on the cave and we have double doubles again. Just killing the guy. Not taking any damage. Getting back an item. Hey, evasion potion back. That's what I like to see. Now this is not what I like to see. Yeah, this HP is quite low. Last time we didn't even dip below 10 with one of our characters. And, well, at least except for the final fight when we died, but yeah. Yeah, so let's have maybe the smith enter the next room again because of the evasion. A hooded man approaches. Hey, we've seen this guy. He looks cautiously over his shoulder, then whispers, asking if you wish to trade. Each player may choose one option, either discard an item to draw 2 or try to roll a double in one attempt and negotiate, but the failure just means we get nothing. So I think, and each player now means each character, because I'm playing solo. The smith, we've been good with the rolling doubles, but I think the smith will trade his evasion potion for 2 items. And that's liquid luck and a partially rotten apple, which will be eaten immediately. And the liquid luck versus the evasion, I think the evasion seems stronger, but the liquid luck seems fine as well. And the tailor will try to negotiate because the shield is good and I don't want to get rid of it. And that's not a double, so tailor gets nothing. Let's continue. I think the tailor is gonna enter the next room as well. You pass through a chamber which serves as a cesspit below the castle privies. As you pick your way through the filth, something unusual catches your eye. Draw an item card. Okay, what do we find in the cesspit here? A partially rotten apple. Yummy. Should you eat that? Well, anyways, the tailor will. And we're healing back. So, unusually nice card here. Just 1 free item and we move on. So the tailor will enter the next room as well. Blacksmith? In this sweltering chamber, a blacksmith is forging a sword. He is so absorbed in his craft that you spot an opportunity to steal from him. So either it's not worth the risk and we turn the next chapter card, or we steal, nominating a player to try to roll cunning in one attempt. Well, the liquid luck is on the wrong character, right? Because we try with the tailor. On a failure, each player loses 2 HP. Oh, this is very tempting. Can I trade the liquid luck with the tailor right now, or is that forbidden? So I just looked in the rulebook and trading is only allowed after a chapter has been completed before you enter the next one, or when you get items and want to shuffle them around, but not during the chapter or during the combat. So I guess if we want to try this, we would have to try with the smith if we want to be able to use the reroll potion, but the smith has a really bad shot or chance of even rolling the cunning. Or use the tailor, which has a great chance of rolling cunning. It's a 50% chance. But losing 2 HP each player, I think we'll just treat this as a not worth the risk. Let's continue. Not losing any HP is good. Let's see here. You turn a corner and step right into the path of 2 guards. They exchange a puzzled look, then lunge to restrain you. As a group, choose one option. Fleeing means each player loses 1 HP, or fighting means we begin combat, which would just be 2 dice. Now the shield doesn't reduce this. I kind of want an item card, and the fight is not super tough, so that's why I think maybe we should fight these and then try flee from some stronger other monster if we get the chance. Yeah, let's try it here. Let's try it and then afterwards think about if it was worth it or not. So 2 character die here, or chapter dice. Cunning and wisdom. Let's hope we get really lucky here. Cunning and cunning. But the tailor is blocking. The tailor had the shield anyways. So that means get rid of this, and the smith takes 2 damage. That's kind of nasty, and the tailor takes none. But now we're just waiting for wisdom. Oh, actually both of them are equally likely. So I thought maybe one could rest while the other one... or actually we could try the liquid luck first. Let's try the liquid luck here. Nope, no such luck. So we still take the 2 damage, and that's that. And next round of combat. And there we go. So no more damage there. Instead of each player losing 1, one lost 2 and 1 none, which is worse. If we go after the logic that you should keep your characters sort of similar, on similar HP, because one losing a big chunk is worse than both of them losing a little bit. At least we get another item back, and oh yeah, we used our liquid luck there. The healing versus, whenever you roll a double, you may restore 1 HP to any character. Okay. But so that means only when the smith rolls a double. That's interesting. Bit late maybe now, but well, who knows for the final fight. Yeah, so that's that. That's the combat. Last card, the tailor will enter. Or do we wanna... Let's give the shield to the smith before we enter here. And the healing versus, I guess, the tailor will have them. And now let's enter. 2 deformed thugs are debating the best way to kill and eat another man when they notice your arrival. Nominate a player to roll wisdom or a double in one attempt. On a success, they flee and the victim rewards you from his nearby stash, of course. Each player may either gain 1 HP on an item card. On a failure, they kill the man and turn on you, licking their lips and looking you up and down. Roll wisdom or a double in one attempt. Wisdom or a double. If I'm not mistaken, now that we've gotten rid of the liquid luck potion, both of them have the same chance of doing so, which means we should use the tailor, because then we also have a chance of healing 1 HP. And this is the wrong die. Because it just says whenever you roll. So we want to roll as much as possible with the tailor if we get the shot. That's not with wisdom and not a double, so they kill the man and we are in combat. Might and 2 cunning. Let's roll here. This is doable in 1 lucky roll. Well, not like that. Although the smith does 1 might, and the tailor actually rolled a double, so we can restore 1 HP to the smith, says any character. And yeah, they do 2 damage to the smith, which is only 1, because he's got the shield. So thanks to the healing versus, no HP lost there. And that's the same roll again. No, this is the other way around this time, which is worse, because this way we don't heal using the versus. So, but the smith takes no damage and the tailor takes 2, so down to 6 each. Come on, with the cunning, huh? Actually, I wanna have the smith sit this round out and rest, because he doesn't have a good shot at rolling cunning anyways. We just want to roll with the tailor for the cunning and the healing versus. And that's not what we wanted, but the smith heals by 1. And the tailor takes 2 damage. Let's continue here. Hey, that's a double, so we can... And the smith was sitting out again, so the smith heals up to 8. The tailor takes no damage and will heal the tailor by 1. And actually, oh, that's the cunning we needed. Didn't even realize. Yeah, nasty card. I wish we could have just rolled that on the first attempt there, because that fight was not great. But we get an item card. A warped cudgel. Once per round of combat, when you roll might, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply. This is very nice for the smith. And I think the tailor will get the rotten shield now. And yeah, that has to be a loadout for the final encounter, which is upside down. So let's see. Terror of the Underworld again. I swear I shuffled these. Okay, so pain only makes me stronger. Well, we noticed that last time. At the end of each round, if Terror of the Underworld has not been defeated, we roll an additional die and add it to his remaining pool of dice. And he does 3 damage each round, which is super nasty. And if he killed us last time, probably will this time, but who knows, maybe we get really lucky. A lot of might and a lot of cunning, which is our specialty. So maybe not so terrible after all. Let's put this here and let's start off with one of those double doubles. Why not? I would like that. If we just keep rolling doubles, we don't take any damage. That's the secret in this game. You can always survive just by rolling doubles. Not like this though. So, 1 might from the smith. And both take 3 damage. The smith actually takes 3, the tailor only takes 2. Sorry, takes 2, I said. And the Underworld Terror gains his dice back, which turned into more cunning there. Keep rolling here. One of each. And again, the smith takes 3 damage. We could roll again and choose which to apply. We should do that, just in case we roll a double here. No, didn't change anything. So the smith takes 3 damage and the tailor takes 2 damage. Now they're both 1 hit away from death. And the guy gets 1 of his dice back. More cunning. No doubles rolled so far. There's some doubles and it's with the right character, but it's all wisdom, which we don't need. So we rolled a double, so we may restore 1 HP to 1 character, but I don't think that matters at all, because we don't do any damage. Actually, the tailor doesn't take any damage either, but the smith will. And he's at 2 and he'll take 3 damage, so even if we healed the smith by 1 using the healing versus he will die now. So, smith is dead, tailor is still alive, but we've lost again. We've made it to the Terror of the Underworld again and just got killed. Yeah, so these final bosses, I mean the guy gaining back his dice, I talked about this last time, that just seems very bad in a 2-player game. If you just remove like 1 die each round and he gains 1 back each round. Yeah, super hard is what that seems like. Though I like the healing verses. You know, getting those very early might be really strong, thinking about how many doubles we rolled in the course of this run. Yeah. Okay, well anyways, that was the smith and the tailor. Oh, sorry, did I put him off screen? And that was Escape the Dark Castle. We'll be back with another attempt soon, maybe with the last 2 remaining characters, because there are 6 different ones. And we've had some repeat cards now, but I think there's still a lot we haven't seen. So I want to at least keep trying this, maybe win at least once. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.